What is going on, everybody? So this week I took a total number of 8 trades, all right, and out of those 8 trades I shared 3 on my Telegram community, and out of the 3 I shared on both my Telegram community and my WhatsApp status and also WhatsApp group, 2 smashed the take profits and 1 actually did not really perform very well, whereas the remaining 5 that I did not share actually smashed my take profits, making it a total of 8 trades, then losing 2 trades. That basically means that we won 6 trades, and all of those trades were 1:3 risk to reward. The least among them is 1:2 risk to reward. So at the end of the day, we are super profitable. All right, so I'll just get straight to the chart and show you what I saw in the chart and break it down for you guys, so you tend to see the strategy that I used in trading, the strategy that I used in doing what, in placing and analyzing those trades. I will also analyze it so that you see how I was able to do the analysis. All right, so if that's the video you want to watch, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and click in the link in the description and join my Telegram community. If you wish to join my WhatsApp group and also to follow me on WhatsApp status, just join my Telegram community and send me a direct DM telling me that you wish to be part of my WhatsApp community. Then I will definitely have you added. All right, so having that said, let's quickly jump straight to the chart and then let me show you what I saw in the market. So most of the trades that I took was actually on Tuesday. All right, so and the first trade that I sent out was GBPAUD, which you can basically see here, and the second trade was GBPCHF, which you can see here, and then the last trade was AUDJPY, which you can basically hear. This is on the Telegram community. All right, whereas if I go over to my chart, you can see that the trades that I took are all these ones on red, all right, which I also analyzed. I took GBPAUD, I took GBPCHF, I took AUDCHF, AUDJPY, USDJPY, USDCHF, EURUSD, EURAUD, and NZDJPY. That were the trades that I actually took. All right, so now let's see the results and the outcome of those trades. Now if you come over to the Telegram community, let's start with the one that I shared on the Telegram community. All right, so let me basically go down. The one that I shared, which is AUDJPY, this is it before. All right, this is the trade before, and then this is it after. All right, which you can basically hear after smashing the take profit. So this one smashed the take profit. So the next one was AUDJPY. All right, so the AUDJPY, this is it before, and then this is it after smashing the take profit. All right, so the next one was GBPCHF, right? Yeah, I think I've talked about GBPCHF. The next one was GBPAUD. Yeah, this is GBPAUD. But I did not actually post the outcome of the trade on my Telegram community. Now, now let's go over to the chart and let me show you how it did play out. All right, so this is GBPAUD on the chart, and from what you can basically see, all right, so it smashed our stop loss and basically went in our direction, which you can basically see here. All right, we were not entirely wrong, we were correct actually, just that market tends to play with us. I took the trade on Tuesday. Yeah, this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I took the trade on Tuesday because I do not trade on Monday. So as you can see, it smashed as stop loss and still went in our direction, but Nigerian NEPA fucked me up, bro. I would have captured this trade here. After this, I had my intention to take this trade on this psychological level of 1.700. all right, I think I removed this thing because after the trade I reanalyzed the trade, having my support here. All right, so I was just basically waiting for this to break and retrace this psychological level, and trust me, I would have taken this trade. But on this particular day, being Friday, there was no NEPA. Nigerian NEPA freaky fucked me up, so I missed capturing this entry and I would have made a whole lot of pips. Just imagine the crash all through, but I missed that. That's okay. All right, that's okay. We still won in other trades. That is what really matters. And basically what I saw that made me take this trade was very simple. This was just a resistance, a trend line strategy, which I've talked about. All right, this first touch, second touch, and then on the third touch I waited for this counter trend line to break, which actually broke here. I'm sure you can see it broke here, and then I hopped in here. As simple as that. So it did what it did, although I had some top-down analysis that I did from the back end, but I don't want this video to be too lengthy. So the next trade that I took was GBPCHF, and as you can see, GBPCHF actually went in our direction. So as you can see, GBPCHF actually went in our direction, and Nigerian NEPA also fucked me up, because after smashing the take profit, which you can basically see here, I saw this candle retracing on Thursday. Now I was just waiting for an entry for me to hop in. All right, so I wanted to actually take this trade somewhere here. All right, I would have taken this trade somewhere here, but Nigerian NEPA fucked me up. There was no light and I missed this entry. All right, so now what did I see that make me take this trade? It was basically very simple and very easy. All right, this was just a trend line strategy, which you can basically see here. All right, this is first touch. All right, this is first touch, this is second touch, this was third touch, and then on the fourth touch I started looking for my entry criteria, which you can basically see here. All right, the counter trend line got broken. I'm sure you can see that. All right, the counter trend line got broken here. All right, so I had to hop in here, as simple as that, and instantly went in our direction. All right, I would have captured this again here and rally it down, sorry, somewhere here and rally it down, but Nigerian NEPA actually fucked me up on that. And had it been, I did that because I had my eye on that on Thursday being here, but on Friday there was no light, so I couldn't do anything about it. So the next trade that I took was AUDCHF, and from what you are seeing, it's just basically similar strategy. All right, strategy was one strategy. You don't need to run around and start changing strategy. Normal trend line and support and resistance can make you a whole lot of money in the market. You just have to wait for it to occur. All right, so this trade was also taken on Tuesday, this was Friday, this was Thursday, Wednesday, and also on Friday, which you can basically see here. Is smashed our take profit. And what did I do on this trade? As simple as what I have been doing. You tend to see that I have first touch here. All right, I had second touch here, and then this was a third touch. Actually, this was actually a third touch, and then an M formed. All right, after this it went down and then made what we call double top, or M. Some people call it M. All right, so I had to zoom in clearly. If I zoom in clearly to my chart to look at the price action and candlesticks formation, just to find my entry. The trade is already on my zone, so I'm just basically looking for an entry so I can jump in. As you can see, you already know my entry criteria. This was a counter trend line, and then having what a bearish engulfing candle here, I instantly jumped in. And also here was also on a psychological level of 0.600 here, but I'd not ready somewhere 0. somewhere there. All right, so that was it. And then as you can see, the trade actually went in our direction. So on this retracement, I would have also hopped in another trade waiting for an entry, but this was on Friday. Nigerian NEPA also fucked me up, so I missed that one. So the next trade that, let's go over to the next trade that I took. So the next trade that I took was AUDJPY. I won't waste much time in analyzing this, but it's basically the same strategy. You can see it's just trend line strategy. All right, and you can see this one also did what? It smashed our take profits. As you can see, basically the same strategy. You don't need to run around, start changing strategy up and down. All right, this was AUDJPY, and they smashed our take profits, which you can see right there. All right, all this Friday trade I would have captured there, but Nigerian NEPA actually fucked me up. So let's go over to USDCHF before going over to EURUSD, because EURUSD was one of the best trades I actually took. All right, so this was USDJPY, which you can basically see the same strategy, guys. You don't need to be changing strategy up and down, but you just need to understand what you are doing. Is not a matter of having strategy. In as much as you have strategy, you need to have what we call entry criteria, entry confirmation. That is what determines when you will enter the trade, which you can basically see here. This was actually first touch, second touch, third touch, and then on fourth touch I was looking for an entry on that fourth touch, and that was where I had to zoom in very clearly and trying to discover a resistance, or sorry, a support that has been going on within this area for a very long time. All right, there has been a support here, and then this trend line coming over towards here. I had to find an entry within here and then rally it all the way up, which you can see that it smashed our take profit. All right, that's it for USDJPY. The next trade was USDCHF. I think this USDCHF actually smashed my stop loss. Yeah, it did smash my stop loss. All right, so the same strategy actually, but I think I went against my strategy on this. Village people actually attacked me on this. I went against my strategy because this was meant to be my first touch, this was meant to be my second touch, and this was meant to be my third touch. Let me pull on the right side. This was meant to be my first touch, this was meant to be my second touch, and here was meant to be my third touch. So I'm meant to be looking for a buy here, but guess what? Village people closed my eye and I went on a sell. Come on, I went on a sell and it instantly went against me. So this was not strategy, man. I don't know what I was thinking about, and this happened. Immediately I hopped into this trade. This news came and I lost this money. I lost this trade. Alright, but nothing to worry about. It's just 2 trades that we have lost out of 8 trades. Come on, that's a good something. And all the trades are 1:3. The list is 1:200, 1:3, 1:4. All right, like basically this one is okay, this one is 1:2.5. all right, so that's it now. And this one smashed the stop loss, but it's all good. So the next trade that I took was EURUSD, which is one of the best trades that I took this week. This was just basically the same strategy, and I've talked about accumulation and distribution phase. This was just a mere accumulation phase that occurred, and I took an advantage of that. Sorry, distribution phase that actually occurred, and I took a mere advantage of that. So basically you need to understand what the market is doing. Is it trending? Is it ranging? Is it consolidating? All right, so basically, if you look at this market, it is what a ranging market is. Move down, goes up, comes down. All right, so it came all the way down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, and goes up. As simple as that. I pulled my chart and I saw the market here. So what did I do? I started looking for an entry within this area, and when I zoom in, I used my counter trend line and pulled the trade here. So I just placed the trade, and as you can see, it went in my direction. As simple as that. What you know in Forex is what works. It's just for you to be patient enough and wait for it to occur. All right, so this also smashed our take profit. So the next, which happens to be the second to the last trade that I took, was EURAUD, which you can basically see here. This one stop loss hunt. All right, but I did not take this trade actually, stop loss hunt, but I shared it on my WhatsApp status, and I think some people were able to find an entry within this area. Though it's not a signal, it's just a markup chart, which means you wait and look for an entry on this. But I'm being very honest, all right, with you guys. So basically the same strategy, all right, which you can basically see here. Support and resistance. You know, when support breaks, it turns to a resistance, and when resistance breaks, it turns to what? A support. This was a support, which you can basically see here. Let me show you what we did here. So applying the basic principle that you know in Forex, which is all right, this support has been broken here. It broke here, all right, now came back here, becomes a resistance. Then we start looking for an entry within this area and jumped on a sell. All right, which we did. The analysis was very correct, 100% correct, but just that stop loss hunt actually came into play. This is what a fake breakout, which most people who do not really understand how to spot fake breakouts would have thought that this is what a breakout. I might be looking for a buy within this area, placing stop loss here, and guess what? They will instantly be knocked out on profit. But we who understand what we are doing have been able to picture this as a fake, a fake out or something, and we're able to start looking for a sell. And as you can see, it went in our direction. So the last trade which I took was on the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, NZDJPY. That happens to be the last trade that I took, and it instantly smashed our take profit. I took this trade on a Thursday. Actually, yeah, I saw it on a Thursday. So which you can basically see here, all the analysis I'm doing here is on a 1 hour time frame that I'm doing this video for. All right, so the same strategy which you can see here, trend line strategy, I basically used two strategy on trading, trend line strategy and support and resistance strategy, but including some other entry criteria, counter trend line, psychological level, which you can see here. All right, so coming over here, if you are looking at that now, you tend to see what I'm seeing here. This is first touch, this is what second touch, and of course this was the third touch, and I started looking for an entry within this area, which you can basically see here. Within this area, which you can basically see here, and I'm sure you can see my counter trend line, although I did not add it. And after that, I hopped in here, placing my stop loss all over here, and guess what? It smashed our take profit. And after smashing our take profit here, this was retracing on a Friday, but we couldn't take it because of Nigerian NEPA. That was bad. All right, do not get it twisted. It smashed take profit on a Thursday. I took the trade on Thursday, and the smash take profit on Thursday, so do not get it twisted. This is the trade. I took the trade somewhere here. All right, I took it somewhere here on the psychological level of 84.800, but it has adjusted. I took it somewhere here, and the next candle actually smashed me in profit. So when I wake up on Friday, there was no NEPA, so at the evening I saw this that has happened. I would have entered this trade here and also make another money. So yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and be disciplined. Just wait for your strategy to occur. One strategy works in Forex. You don't need to run around. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Join my Telegram community where I share a whole lot of people and a whole lot of things. That will be the end for this video, guys. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy it. All right, that's basically what I do tell people. You don't need to change your strategy. You don't need to move from one strategy to the other. As you can see, I only used two strategies on this video: trend line strategy and support and resistance strategy, though other things are added which has to do with the entry criteria that I used in placing the trade, psychological level, chart patterns, and many other things that I use as an entry criteria. But you don't need to change strategy. Maintain that one strategy and you're going to be super profitable. Just be disciplined enough and wait for your setup to occur. All right, there was a time that over 2 weeks I did not trade. That is because I did not see anything to trade. You don't have to force the markets. Just become, once it occurs, once you see a setup, boom, you trade, all right, and make your money. You wouldn't want to trade and lose. You want to trade and make money. So why take a trade that you are not sure of? This business and this money we are talking about. All right, so I hope this video was able to help you in any way. If it did, subscribe to my channel, and that will be the end of this video. I will see you in the next video. Peace and out.